Hi guys, how's it going? Alex Torres here, super excited today to talk about some more little balayage tips and tricks. And today I want to focus on the money pieces, those bright pops of color that happen right at the guest part line. I get requests for it all the time. It's something that my guests are coming in to look for. And at the beginning I was like, what the heck am I even doing and where do I start? So what this is going to be all about is focusing on those bright pieces around the face and how to achieve that. So if you take a look at Miss Erica here, on this side of the head, we haven't done any work yet. It's all just dark. And on this side, we did a little bit of balayage, but the part that I'm talking about is right here, this nice pop of color that comes straight out from her part line. So I wanted to give you guys an opportunity to see what it is that I actually mix up to achieve my balayage looks. So in my bowl, I've got 1 scoop of Lightmaster, half a scoop of our new Lightmaster freehand additive, which actually turns Lightmaster into a clay-based lightener, so it gets hard on the outside and stays moist on the inside. It prevents the need for balayage film or foil. And then in my developer cup, I've got 1 ounce of 30 volume developer, matrix cream developer. And then I've got 4 milliliters of my Bond Ultimate Step 1. This just helps to add an extra layer of protection. I use it on everybody that I balayage, and I love the consistency that it gives with the freehand additive. So I'll just squirt that in as well. And then this is my favorite type of brush to apply balayage with. So I'll go ahead and mix that up in the bowl. So just a couple other tools I like to work with, guys. So I've got my Lightmaster mixed here. I've got my tail comb. You can use a metal or a plastic tail comb. Either one works fine. Jaw clips are what I love to section with for balayage, because typically we're sectioning with the big parts of hair. A balayage board. The matrix balayage board is my favorite just because of the size. It's easier for me to control. And then I like to have cotton. This helps to separate the hair between sections. And we'll show you what that looks like as soon as we get started. So let's play. So the first thing I want to do is just kind of groom my client's hair and really take a look at where their hair falls and where I want that lightness to live. I kind of play with it till I see where exactly it is that I want. So the next thing we want to do is we're going to divide out the hair that's below the temporal region that you see me tug on right here. So I'm just going to take a clip and clip this top hair out of the way so that I can comb this bottom hair under the temple and just sort of wrap that back and put a nice clip in it to get it out of my way. And then this top section is what we're going to be focusing on for this look. And so that way we can pull it back from their face and see the light pieces that we're looking for. So I'm going to just give this so we get some nice give out of it and see where we want those light pieces to live. I'll take a piece right from the hairline and I just take a nice little small little triangle piece that we're going to paint on at first, and I'll clip the rest of the remaining hair out of the way. So you're going to see me take this piece, comb it and get it nice and taut. And then what you want to do is grab your balayage board and then your cotton. And what I like to do with my cotton is take it and place it underneath my board so that I can grab for it whenever I need to use it to separate my sections. So then I'll take my board, comb that hair, and then I'm just going to load my board with the lightener. So I take a nice bit of lightener and spread it onto the board. This will give me product to work with. What I wipe off on the side here is the product that I can use to start my application. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab from that area, and then I'm gonna take my brush and lay it horizontally on top of the hair. I don't wanna go vertical and dig the product through. Lay it right on top and start away from the scalp using downward brush strokes and feather up towards the scalp as close as you want to get. As long as you keep this hair over directed, it's fairly simple. I can grab some more product to work with and feather my way up. Once the product has came across the hair, I'll start working in these C-shaped motions. When the lightener has gone across the hair, I'll take my brush, lay my board underneath, and then grab some product to start pulling this through. And you'll notice I use vertical strokes to pull the product through. That helps to ensure proper saturation. So I'll just drag the product through until I'm satisfied with that. Take some cotton, lay it underneath. This will just protect my client's scalp from getting any lightener on it. But the good thing is we have the clay additive with our lightener, and it'll help to protect the lightener from getting on the hair underneath. So I'll go ahead and comb this hair back. And then I just want to take the tail of my comb and grab another little U-shaped section right at the hairline. This will give me another bright piece. Clip the rest of the hair out of the way. So I'm going to go ahead and comb this section, and as you can see, I've still got my cotton underneath my board to grab from. And you just want to over direct the hair slightly forward, so when you're painting you don't get the lightener on the hair that's behind the section we're working on. Get my nice little bead of product, start away from the scalp and feather my way towards the scalp so I get that nice pop of light right at the hairline. And remember, we're laying horizontal, not vertical. Once that lightener has crossed the hair, I'll take my brush, lay it underneath, drop my board, and start to drag that lightener all the way through the section until I ensure that I get the nice saturation that I'm looking for. Take a piece of cotton, we'll lay that underneath, and that'll help to protect the section from the hair behind it and my client's scalp. The last section we want to take is a triangular section right at the hairline. This is a little bigger than the others, but this is that true money piece that we want to match to the other side. So I'll keep that section taut. We're gonna look to match the other side. So we'll start painting towards the client's face. I'll grab my board, grab my cotton and my brush, get a little bit more product to work with, load it onto my board and unload the excess on the side. So I'm working with a clean brush. Grab a little bit of product, still working horizontally on the hair. I'll take that lightener and just work towards my client's scalp, but staying slightly away so I can unload the excess product and feather my way towards the scalp. And I'm still working in those sort of C-shaped motions to cross the lightener over the hair. Once I've got that, then I'll go ahead and take my brush underneath for support, drop my board, and use the excess product for saturation. Remember, vertical strokes are best to ensure proper saturation so we don't put lines in the hair that we're working on. And I'll start to drag that product through until I get all the saturation that I'm looking for. I can come back up and clean up anything that I just want to get nice and clean, and this will help to create that bright pop of color. Take my cotton, lay it underneath, protects my client's face and the hair underneath it, and also gives us a nice support for that lightener. And then we're just gonna let it process, guys. So as you can see, this is what it'll look like when all three of those sections are done. You can put as many or as little as you. And there you have it, guys. You've created your nice bright money piece right around your client's hairline. Gives you a nice soft effect. Again, this is mannequin hair, but you can see the effect that that creates right at the hairline.